For a complete experience, watch the previous parts. Links in the description. Kim thought he was going for a ride. Instead, bombs, betrayal, and a bounty on his head. Welcome to Trait Hoarder Chapter 28. And trust me, this one's fire, literally. Kim thought he was just getting a ride, maybe a breather before the next chaos. But the moment the sleek, bulletproof car doors shut, something fell off. The driver smiled too calmly, pressed a button near the console, and suddenly, Kim's instinct screamed, "Trap." His eyes widened, sweat rolling down his face as he realized something was very wrong. The driver's smug face turned hostile, and Kim didn't wait. With explosive strength, he kicked the car door open and hurled himself out just before the entire vehicle erupted into a massive fireball. While still midair, he activated his traits, Dash, Breakthrough, surrounded in a glowing blue aura, and noted grimly that the explosion was far stronger than just one grenade. Landing amidst smoke and wreckage, Kim stared at the flames, furious, of course. The guy had been a traitor. The betrayal reminded him of a scene he'd seen before, the route, the setup. It all screamed déjà vu. It matched the old Iron Fist betrayal arc, and then it clicked. Someone from the Iron Fist gang was targeting him again. No time to breathe, armed thugs emerged from the smoke, yelling and laughing, recognizing him from a wanted poster. "Kill him, and we get $1 billion. One of them screamed. Bullets flew. Kim's face hardened. He yelled back, hyping himself up, "Let's make some big money." But the bullets were relentless. Ducking behind the wreckage, Kim cursed. There were too many. Even the car wouldn't shield him forever. With no choice, he activated Leap and soared upward, landing on the roof of a nearby gas station. "They probably didn't expect that," he muttered. But the second his feet hit the rooftop, gunfire exploded again. "Shit. Man of defense," he shouted, summoning a barrier that absorbed the shots. But what rattled him was how fast these guys reacted. They weren't superhumans, not officially, yet their coordination was insane. They started focusing fire on his mana shield. Cracks appeared. What is this insane accuracy? Kim stumbled back, chest heaving. "I need to back off." The pressure was mounting. He didn't want to do it, but he pulled out grenades anyway, gritting his teeth. "I really didn't want to use these yet." He hurled them down. Boom. Tear gas exploded, blinding and choking the thugs. They coughed and panicked, screaming, "It's tear gas bombs, and we need to kill him to get the antidote." That word, antidote, hit hard. Kim watched from above as they choked in the gas, realizing they weren't just high-level thugs. They were on battle drugs. Dangerous stuff that turns people into mini superhumans, but only temporarily and with nasty side effects. And it all made sense now. These weren't random goons. This was a setup. Kim sprinted across the rooftop, eyes narrowed, brain racing. A group of rogues fighting like this. Only one person in Mirim can pull that off. The name hit him like a bullet. Human Hunter. The man who plays dirty, stays hidden, never fights face to face. Kim's mind replayed the chain of attacks. First the insider bomb trap, then drugged up thugs. The third part? Sniping. As if summoned by the thought, a bullet ripped through the air, grazing Kim's cheek. Blood trickled down. "Ugh. If I'd hesitated even a second," he muttered, shaken. But then his face hardened. "But this risk was worth it, because now I know where he's hiding." His eyes locked onto a distant building across the skyline. There he was, the sniper. Kim's voice dropped. "I got you now, you little bastard." Dropping back to street level, body burning from the heat and exhaustion, Kim checked his traits: fire resistance, perseverance, Einherjar cultivation technique, Dash, Leap, Black Flame. Everything he had. He needed all. He used the lingering smoke as cover and began dashing, blue aura glowing bright, leaping rooftop to rooftop. To defeat a coward who only fights from the shadows, I have to go straight in. Gunshots echoed. From Human Hunter's scope, Kim was just a blur. He muttered to fight a sniper head-on and took another shot. It hit. Kim staggered, but kept going. Finding his location is the top priority. Human Hunter cursed, "Damn it, I can't see him." Kim moved like a ghost, closing in. Another shot fired. Kim dodged midair, calculating. "I need to get close and create a wild variable." And then, he leapt. Human Hunter's eyes widened, he jumped. And suddenly, Kim landed right in front of him. Face to face. "You dare challenge a sniper in a gunfight?" Human Hunter hissed. Kim didn't flinch. He raised his weapon, calm, eyes locked. Traits activated: snipe, focus, deep breathing, insight. One deep breath. One squeeze of the trigger. Black flame. A dark inferno erupted from the pistol, engulfing Human Hunter in black fire. His scream echoed and faded into nothing. Kim stood there, burnt, bloodied, exhausted, but alive. That's Chapter 28. Kim survived bombs, bullets, and battle drug junkies. And this isn't even the climax. Sub if you haven't already, cause what's coming next is even worse.